let's get to the motherfucking monies then, as doing what I always do as I sweat out my bets for the day, and that's cap the next day's card. So got a lot of the lines that I'm looking at done, as one did come out, and I'm not going to take credit for getting that one right, even though I did. So this show that I am doing when I have the time is meaning if I get the capping done beforehand, and I'm going to start predicting what I believe the lines will be dropped at and what the books are going to do with them. And the issue is, if they put something different, that's where we need to pay attention. So there's a lot of good guys and good spots. So let's just get to those guys and talk their numbers, as I will be breaking them down with Spin Dog Sports tomorrow on Pub Sports Radio, on the best fucking MLB prop show on God's green earth, that is, The Walking Dead. So let's talk Mackenzie Gore at the Mets, where this will be his third time facing them. And I do expect anywhere from a 5.5 -130 to a -150 to an even plus money at 6.5, depending on how the books want to handle the situation of, they know that the Mets are bad versus lefties now. They are not giving us the tax or the reverse tax when we face the Mets versus a righty, as in, yeah, they know what we know, and we've been picking on them boys. So wouldn't be surprised to see it move or even sit at or open at that 6.5 at the plus money side, or even up to even money on Mackenzie Gore's 6.5. Then we're going to get into a matchup where, by the numbers, they're both looking very, very nice. I like, and let's talk about it. And I still have to do all my breakdowns on these guys, so I don't even know if I'm betting them. I'm just strictly talking off of K percentages, and the what most people are going to be looking to play tomorrow. I'm going to be predicting or whatever where it comes out. We've got Zach Wheeler, guys, and expect this motherfucker to open up at a 7.5, -115 to a -130. And yeah, it's well deserving of it. It's Zach Wheeler, and it's the Pittsburgh Pirates. Then the other side, we've got Mitch Keller, and he's in the same situation where he was at last week. And it was the first time this year that they have lined Mitch Keller the right way. So I do expect the 6.5 even money, and maybe even a little bit of juice to it, up to a -115, as yeah, the numbers say he can go if he wants to, and the books are also going to look at those numbers as well, and you've got to take that in to making the lines. Next guy up on the list that we're going to predict his line is Kevin Gausman versus the Angels. And man, why'd they have to freaking send down that one strikeout machine? But it is what it is. They still got Moniak, so we can still look at him. And this line right here, expect it, guys, to be a 7.5. Probably with some juice on it, guys. Some heavy juice. Wouldn't be surprised to see some heavy juice on that 7.5. And fuck, I wouldn't even be surprised to see some books, if not them all, go up to that 8.5 and make you get some plus money. That way they can get some under money on it, because if they open him up at a 7.5, I don't think many people will bet the under. And the book's job is to get vig both ways. It's not just to get one-way action. And yeah, I expect them, maybe even now that I'm talking to you guys, open that 8.5 so they can get some under money, and then by morning the 7.5s be there. And wouldn't be surprised if the 7.5 really just don't show up. And the other guy that I already did and that I predicted was Bobby Miller, as they did put him at a 6.5, as the only other time they put him at a 6.5 this year was versus Pittsburgh, and he catched that by the hook. But what I'm getting at is Pittsburgh and these Reds really have a bad strikeout percentage, and the books are going to take that in to putting their lines and making their lines, as no one's going to bet the under, so they have to give their way a out at winning this bet in these types of situations when they add people on. So no harm, no foul. We're going to get into these breakdowns tomorrow. We're going to get into our bets tomorrow, but hit that subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you hit the like button, and when I can, I will be dropping KProp Lines with SharpiesBets. Yeah.
I hate you. hate you, hate you.
Fuck you, prize pigs!
I hate you, hate you.
Fuck you, prize pigs!
I hate you, hate you.
Fuck you, prize pigs!
I hate you, hate you.
Fuck you, prize pigs!
But I've had enough.
Fuck you, prize pigs! All the shit, man, I hate enough! Fuck you, prize pigs! My whole clique about to fuck you up! Fuck you, prize pigs! If you hate me, you're not the same! Fuck you, prize pigs!